Marta's desperation for a legal life in the U.S. has put her in the crosshairs of crooks. She doesn't want a real name to be used, so we'll call her Marta. She's 44 years old, a mother of 2 from Ecuador, and earns roughly $450 a week working at this restaurant. Marta lost more than $10,000 on 3 empty promises to stay legally in the U.S. Fed up, Marta and her son came to see immigration attorney Ana Maria Bazan. Bazan is now trying to track down paperwork from the past to see if anyone lied on documents filed for Marta. If they did, that could crush her chances of staying in the U.S. legally.
These immigrants make very little money, most of them. And they're spending their entire salaries, or half or more than half over their salaries, and giving it to attorneys, trusting them. I mean, they're trusting them to get them a green card, a work permit.
But it doesn't come. Or if it does, she says, it's done fraudulently. In Latino communities, one of the biggest problems is notario fraud. In certain countries, notarios are legal professionals. In the U.S., they're notary publics. And some capitalize on that confusion. Attorneys say frauds spike whenever there's a big immigration announcement like the kind President Obama made in November.
You can come out of the shadows and get right with the law.
The president's plan is stuck in legal limbo pending a Texas court challenge. In the meantime, attorneys and advocates say unscrupulous lawyers and scammers are taking advantage of people like Marta.
How do you complain against a lawyer? They're afraid. They're not going to come forward. They're undocumented.
Besides the fact that these immigration scams aren't being reported because people are afraid, attorneys say the other problem is that there's no federal criminal statute penalizing immigration fraud.
Despite being an arm of the Department of Homeland Security, the USCIS can only direct consumers to state authorities and prosecutors like Carmencita Gutierrez. Cracking down on scammers is a priority.
They try to get a little bit of money. Then when the heat gets too much and the law enforcement find out about them, they shut down their shop and they move on to another area.
Frustrated, Bazan has taken her warnings about scams to churches like this one in the South Bronx. She's disheartened that law enforcement and lawyers don't coordinate more to protect the most vulnerable.